A Quezon City court junks Mans Carpio's petition to stop impeachment proceedings against his wife, Vice President Sara Duterte. 7 Filipino seafarers are injured after an Iranian drone attack on their Malta-flagged ship. The Philippine economy slows to 2.8% growth in the first quarter of 2026. The Senate flags loopholes in shopping apps that make vapes accessible to minors. And Eala wins her opening round match in the WTA 1000 Italian Open. A Quezon City court junks a petition filed by Vice President Sara Duterte's husband Mans Carpio to stop the impeachment proceedings against his wife. The QC court cites lack of jurisdiction and rules the case should have been filed with the Supreme Court instead. Carpio challenged the House Justice Committee's power to issue subpoenas, driving the Bureau of Internal Revenue to produce tax documents. This comes after the BIR surrendered a sealed box containing the second couple's tax records to the committee, but lawmakers opted to not open it amid legal concerns. Even then, the QC court rules a subpoena issuance is an inherent power of the committee, validly created by law. The House is set to conduct a plenary vote on Duterte's impeachment on May 11. 7 Filipino seafarers were injured, with 3 of them in more serious condition following an Iranian drone attack on their Malta-flagged ship. The container ship CMA-CGM San Antonio was reportedly hit as it passed through the Strait of Hormuz while on night transit near Oman on May 5. The incident left 8 injured crew members and damage to the vessel. Migrant Workers Secretary Hans Leo Kakdak announces Thursday, May 7, all the injured Filipinos are receiving medical treatment and have been taken out of the ship. 4 sustained relatively minor injuries, while the other 3 are in serious condition and are in the intensive care unit of an undisclosed hospital. As of Thursday, about 1,400 seafarers have successfully exited the Strait of Hormuz, including the 92 seafarers aboard 4 ships who just exited over the past week. The Philippine economy grows at a much slower pace in the first quarter of 2026. The country's gross domestic product grew by only 2.8% in the first quarter of 2026, considerably lower than the 5.4% growth logged in the same period in 2025. This as price shocks due to the Middle East conflict dampened household spending. Household consumption was expected to slow as the situation in the Middle East pushed fuel and food prices higher. This is the country's weakest economic performance since the COVID-19 pandemic. The latest figure fell short of the government's target range of 5 to 6%. The Senate Health Committee flags loopholes in shopping apps that make e-cigarettes or vapes accessible to minors. Dr. Celia Flor Brillantes of the Baguio City Health Office reports 22% of local students aged 13 to 15 have tried vaping, as noted in their 2023 Youth Tobacco Survey. 37% say they can buy vapes easily regardless of existing regulations like the Vaporized Nicotine and Non-Nicotine Products Regulation Act. Representatives of shopping platforms Shopee, Lazada, Facebook, and TikTok are asked how they prevent access by minors. The online platforms say they have verification systems that include a user's age. Vape listings supposedly do not appear in the general search results of minors. But the platform representatives admit sellers still get around systems by disguising vapes as other products. Senator Risa Ontiveros notes age verification methods offer little to no real security. Eala wins her opening round assignment in her return to the WTA 1000 Italian Open. She survives Poland's Magdalena Frek in a 6-0, 3-6, 6-4 win at the Foro Italico in Rome on Wednesday, May 6. Eala outlasts Frek in a match that took 2 hours and 7 minutes. With the win, Eala climbs 2 spots to number 42 in the latest WTA rankings. Up next for the Filipina is China's world number 33 Wang Xinyu, whom she lost to in the semi-finals of the ASB Classic in New Zealand in January. And that's today's wrap. I'm JC Gutinga. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. For more updates, download the wRap.